Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Ah, I've got I've got a stool, and now I'm too high. This is too high. Hold on a minute. I've got to adjust this so that I can sit. Good evening, everyone. Go down. This way. Hold on. First things first. Good evening, y'all. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Hey, if you're up there, if you're in this one, go to the link at the top. Go to the link at the top. Subscribe to the other channel. Come visit us in the other channel. That's where the chat is. It's not much of a simulcast. I actually have to aim this a little lower now that I'm sitting down. Hold on. Oh, this is so totally cable access. I'm trying not to knock over 7's cap. This phone's gonna fall. It's not gonna work. You get the idea. I'm sitting down. So go to the other side so you can see me. Aim it this way. How do I tell? Whoa, 52 of you here. Goodness. Okay, so everyone's filling in nicely. Excellent. All right. Let me put up our links. I'll put the music back on, and we are ready to go. Sitting on. Disney Plus cap. Is Lindsay D? Are you here? I'm getting used to seeing the new. She's not on the side. We used this last year, this program, but it's been a while since I've utilized it. Lindsay D. If Lindsay D is here, or Brenda S. There we go. There's Lindsay D's cap, the Tragically Hip cap, and Gordy's mask right above it. The Disney Plus. I have to find a place to put the Disney Plus cap as well. Right now it's going on Totoro. Hold on. Don't knock Totoro over. Oh, it just did. Well, I'll have to get them later. You're here. You're backstage. Yes, you are. So while I'm fixing this out, I'm going to bring the half in. Here's Mikey. Add to stream. There you go, Mikey. Oh, this helps. Good. I can put it this way. Now talk. Let me see if I can hear you. I need to turn you up so I can hear you. All right. Let's see if I can hear you. Yes, I can.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Excellent. Let me fix myself. Can everybody else hear Mikey? This is so totally. There we go. It works. All right. Let me put my links in.
Yay!
Mikey, talk to everybody for a second while I put my links in.
Hello, everyone.
Whoa.
What are we eating tonight? What time is it? Was it super loud? I'm a loud. I'm a wicked loud talker, bro.
So is that are you in the computer room?
No, I'm in my dining room, my computer room. It's too hot with that projector. I gotta put a air conditioner in there.
I'm not much better. I've got this giant fan that I just have to drag into here because the grotto is getting rather warm, and all I've got is an iPad, so I can't even imagine with the giant projector you've got. All right, so let me get my links.
What's up, Coach? What's up, Christina?
Tell them about the mouse.
Drizella. Oh, my mouse. We had a cute little mouse today that my dog, Nala, she's a crazy Australian Shepherd. And she found this mouse today, and she didn't grab it. She was just alerting to it. And it was a baby little Florida field mouse. And we grabbed it up, and we were playing with it. And my friend from Italy was over at the house. And we were showing Luca, and it was like running around us and crawling up my back and all over us. It was really cute. But my son was loving it.
Did what was the other thing I was gonna have you tell him? Hold on. I'm doing this wrong. So the dog caught it. All right, I didn't realize that part of it.
She didn't actually catch it like mouth it, but she alerts to it. So she grabs us and she starts making her little her wheezing sounds, and then she goes back and forth and back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, so anything that's a small living animal, we call it a toad in the house. And so, like in
Really?
Florida, we have the bufu toads, right?
Yes.
And so anything that
Buf-
resembles
What,
boo,
oh, what's a bufu toad? I've never
bufu,
heard.
bufu, bufu, bufo, bufu. I don't know how it's pronounced.
What is that? What does
It's
that
a
mean?
super poisonous toad. Like you can
Oh,
literally lick it, like the dogs lick it,
okay.
and within like hours they can literally die.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I've just never heard it called that before. That's
Bufu, yeah.
wow, wow.
And so anything that resembles that shape, or was it Mufu? Who's saying Mufu? Uh, Anything that resembles that shape or size, we call it a toad. So that it's so there's when we train our dogs, we say there's fu. Saying thanks, and thanks AAU. Um, we train a complete leave it versus a leave it, and it's okay if you like mess up. But when we talk about toads, we say that's a complete leave it, and then we have the category of animals that fall into that like category or into that shape and description. And so like Nala knows to, and Nico too knows to either alert us or just to act as if it's like something that smells bad. It's like poisonous. It's like, oh no, I can't do that.
How long have you been training dogs? I mean, I saw you've got
Um,
videos. Oh, that's got you got some dog work.
Yeah, Nico, I've trained. We went to school 3 days a week for about 3 years straight. And Nala, I self-trained her. I averaged about 3 days a week for since she was born.
Wow. So that so it's not just about it's all kinds of training. It's not just like what not to eat, what kind of dog, what
Yeah, no,
they were.
no. We do obedient. Yeah, we do obedience training. We do trick training, tricks, and we do
Yeah, that's what
agility.
that's what you got some you for old videos, like 10 years old of you
Yeah, yeah. So Nico, not to pat herself on the back, right? Nico was able to literally read what are those things called? Those cards, like flashcards. He was able to read flashcards by the age of 2, and we
what does
taught
that
him
even
20.
like symbols or words?
So it was no, it was actual words. So we would write the word "sit" on a flashcard, and we would show him the flashcard, and then he'd sit. And
Wow.
then we show him the flashcard bark, and then he'd bark, or I mean, it was speak,
Right.
or bow, or high five, or touch, tap. I mean, and we also incorporate hand signals in case he goes deaf. Both dogs know hand signals, and they know visual
Right.
cues. So if their vision goes but can
Right.
still hear, they still understand. And if their hearing goes and can still see, they get the
Because
visual
they,
cues for everything.
wow. That's pretty amazing. So what are you drinking? More importantly, what are you drinking right now? Because I got to open up my
More
first one. I'm not
importantly,
sure what I'm going to do.
I got this random. I think it's kind of strong. I guess it's not strong if you go by Canadian standards. It's called
Yes.
Stone Delicious IPA. Wait, here we go. Here we
Oh,
go. It's a citrusy lemon drop hop with
have you opened it
tropical
already?
Eldorado. Oh yeah, it's fucking delicious.
So what is like is it red? Is it an amber? Is it a
It's
hoppy?
amber.
What is it?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
does it
No, it's
taste?
an IPA. It's like a darker IPA. I want to say it's close to, if you're from Florida or if you know any of the Florida beers, it's close to kind of like the Cigar City kind of amber brews.
Yes, the cigar. See, we're talking about the Ybor. You've been to Ybor a lot.
Oh, I love Ivor. Ivor is my spot.
Does anybody in the
I
chat
never go.
down in Tampa? Anybody know Ybor? Anybody been around there? Look at hashtag Pikey. Lisa T. You invented it. Thank God we're not going by my real first name, or it would be Dikey.
Oh
That
shit!
one that wouldn't have worked well.
Oh, I snorted.
You're all sorry. I saw this friend of mine back in high school. I had a ring I used to wear, and it got stuck on my finger all the time. And she used to snort whenever she was laughing. This one, she was across the room, and I was trying to get the ring off my finger, and I said something funny, and she snorted. The minute she snorted, it flew off my finger like right into her face. So it looked like she snorted
Outstanding.
into her face. It was pretty cool. Ruth Chris House Tampa. Well, it's Ruth Chris. That's not quite. Is there a Ruth Chris in Ybor? I've never even been to the one in Orlando. My brother's graduation party was at the Ruth Chris in Orlando, and I skipped it.
Yeah, I think the Ruth Chris in Tampa is just outside of Ybor City. I don't know if there's one in town.
Jamie, so I completely missed the match today. I got home, I turned it on, and Sasha was getting the trophy. Or actually, I turned it on, and Medvedev was holding the losers plate up. So I was like, oh man, that was quick, because it was only like an hour and 20 into it. It was 6-4, 6-4, very very quick. It just outside of it. Okay, so that's actually kind of, Ebor's not too far away from the casino.
No, and so that's what me and a bunch of friends, and so sometimes we'll grab some people from table games or whatever department I'm working with, and we'll just go to Ybor City and just party up until whatever time that we get bored. But Ybor City is, and if anyone's from there and gets offended, not sorry. Ybor City, I never go without protection.
It's pretty crazy. That whole area.
Yeah.
So I left the stadium once. I was like, oh, I'll just drive up MLK all the way to I-4.
Oh, MLK. So my hotel was off at MLK, not far from MLK, I think. I stayed at the Sheraton. That's where we were contracted with when we stay in Tampa. Is the Sheraton, and
you even can stay at your own hotel.
We weren't allowed to because
that makes sense.
Awesome. Yeah,
I understand.
Are we having any snacks today? Are we having snacks?
Oh, in the popcorn bucket. He's got DeVore. He's got the Popeyes filled. He's filled.
And it's full of popcorn, endorsed by our very own Amy, which I hope is watching right now.
Were you watching it all today, Mikey?
I haven't been watching anything.
I know, I didn't figure that, because that's actually something now, that the filled popcorn bucket is a thing, and it's actually part of. I can't even say what it is right now because it's a part of the game later. So yeah, it's actually a thing, and that's just hilarious. And the other thing that's funny is the code I had to send Mikey for him to join this. DRZZ was like a part of it, like the abbreviation for Drizella was in his code. Almost.
Wow.
Holy Phil DeVore, look at that. He had no idea. I didn't tell him to do that. That was completely.
Oh no, I had no idea. I grabbed this because.
Look at the game that we got tonight.
Are we allowed to? Are we allowed to curse on this thing?
You're completely wrong.
Yeah, but so I bought this shitty ass popcorn. It's from Pop's Secret, but it's loaded with all this crap that we don't like eating and putting in our bodies, whatever. But it's fucking delicious. It is like literally the most delicious. It's like the closest to Disney popcorn I can get. It's the movie theater Pop Secret popcorn. That's just so good. And for some reason, it's like it's got rosemary in it. Who puts rosemary in popcorn? But it's
puts
delicious.
Pineapple in popcorn? Have you ever had that stuff from?
It's disgustingly delicious. It tastes more like kettle corn.
It's more expensive, and that's why I didn't, because I'm just cheap. But if it's actually all right, I'll try it. I ended up getting the popcorn that day that had the chocolate infused into it instead. Let the fucks fly.
Which flavor? I beat that.
So this is Turbo Dog. This is Turbo Dog. I forgot to say.
Turbo Dog. What the hell is that?
You know
Turbo
what?
Dog?
We need to have someone from the Cord. It be their responsibility, if you wouldn't mind. And this could be they're going to be the bearer of the drink of the night. I put up the drink of the night the other day of whose drink did we use? Who was the first drink of the night? Was it Sheila? Let me look back here. I did the recipe because I think you all have a place in. Didn't somebody put up a spot in the Discord where people could put up their favorite drinks and the recipes? Damn it! Who's the first one?
There's a recipe. I'm the first one.
No. There was. I mean, there was the first one that there was. We did one the other day that I put up here. But if someone could do if someone could be responsible for picking one of those drink recipes, we'll let you do it. What's your? You could do a drink recipe tonight. You should be the first one because you're here. Like, what's your favorite
drink of the night?
Yeah. Not what you're drinking tonight. If you like, it was basically everyone's favorite drinks. What is your favorite drink to make, and then how do you make it? And we want to do it with a different member of the Discord or the audience each time. But I think the Discord. I think people said they were collecting them up there. I don't know.
My favorite drink is easy to make. Vodka, a little bit of lime or lemon.
What's it called? I need a name.
Oh, it's not called anything. It's vodka and soda.
Okay. But vodka and soda. Okay. Enlighten us.
That's it. Well, no, there's other. No, it's literally just vodka, soda until it tastes good and it jacks you up. But for like special drinks, mules, any mule really. I don't have any recipes off the top of my head for
I love
anything, but any of the mules, not too heavy on ginger beer. Ginger
me
beer
either.
makes me
Yeah,
incredibly sick
I
if
take
there's too much in it.
except for like a drop. We were at so that's how I've always done them. We were at you probably didn't see this one either. It was one of the Patreons. We went to Ford's Garage. Have you ever been there? The restaurant called Ford's Garage. We got one on 192, and I guess there's some in Fort Lauderdale because Pierce goes to it. And they have one there. It's called American Mule.
American,
Exactly.
American.
It was probably the best mule I've ever had. And she, this was an amazing server because I asked for just a little bit of just put a little bit of ginger beer in it, and she just did. It was like maybe like a dropper full, but then she gave me the rest of what would have been in there as a shot on the side. And I don't mind it as a shot on the side. I just don't want it in the mule.
Yeah.
So do you know where Ford's Garage is?
Ford's Garage. No.
Pierce found. I'm getting used to this chat. I'm sorry. This chat is so different. Pierce found the recipe for it, I believe. There's one in Brandon also. Yeah, it was really, really good if you like mules. I've tried just about all of them now. The other one that I really like, do you go to cigar bars?
So Brandon is not far from Tampa.
No, Brandon is pretty close.
Yeah, right.
Do you, Mikey, do you do cigars at all?
No.
Yeah. Well, I don't smoke cigars, but there's a great cigar bar on Church Street, and they do a Maker's Mark mule that's really, really, really good. I've never, this is the first time I'd had it with something other than. I only started drinking mules maybe last October. Or the gin and yes, yeah, that's good as well. Hey, super, hello everybody, guys. Thanks so much so far. But
yeah, this chat is definitely different.
It is, but what's cool is you can take individual chats and highlight them. Like for example, I will find. See how far back. Here we go.
Cool. I see everyone.
See, let the fucks fly. You can
highlight.
Or this one.
I'm feeling Sarasota. Sarasota's beautiful. I love Sarasota. I'm everywhere, Giselle. I'm sure you are. You can get around, yeah.
Yeah, so
this is nice.
He loves Sarasota as well.
Oh, the poor with the popcorn-filled bucket. You can't have a bucket. I have a few buckets. I have the stupid buckets.
When you find what it means.
I got these stupid buckets that have no purpose. That even my son's hand barely fits in some of them. But we just had to have them because we're addicted to stupid things.
Katie, here you go. Katie, wait, Katie, here we go. So this is what we want to do. We want to take one of the recipes and highlight them. My friend used to be a rep. Have a drink called Red Shit. Vodka, peach schnapps, cranberry, and orange juice, and a Red Bull in a pint glass. Like drinking Ribena. So lethal. I like how you spelled lethal as well.
Lethal. Yeah, no, that actually sounds decent. Peach schnapps, cranberry.
I like when they had Red Bull 2 drinks. Actually, that's I'm actually kind of a fan of that.
So there's a drink that I absolutely cannot stand, and there's a reason for it. It's because of the pickle juice, picklebacks. Pickleback. I cannot stand picklebacks because
what is
of
it? I've never heard of it.
So it's Jaeger, Red Bull, and a shot of you take the pickle juice as a chaser.
Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Mm.
It's fucking this. Listen, a lot of people I know the pickle batches. A lot of people I know love it. Like cannot get enough of it. And the pickle juice is good for you actually.
No, pickles. I'm pickles easy, but I don't want to drink. Ugh. I don't know about that.
It's gross to me, but no. But the Jaeger and the Red Bull is actually pretty decent.
The thing that I can't do is I can't do schnapps. I can do something. I can't do like Rumplemans, things like that. Like friends who used to love Rumplemans, and it makes me black out. Like 1 or 2 shots of Rumplemans, and I don't remember the rest of the night. For real, don't remember it. Like
the vinegar. Yeah, tell me about it, Sherry Moore. What about tequila? Do we have any tequila drinkers in here?
I do. I don't have any up with me. Do I? No, I don't have any tequila in here at the moment. But yes, that's what Jaeger does to you, Devora. It's always Rumpleman, and I don't know. It's not that I can't drink it. I mean, it tastes good. That's the problem. And then I don't even have to have that much of it. But it is the one drink that makes me immediately black out. I don't remember the whole rest of the night. I'm told the next day of things I've done. that I have no recollection of. And it's terrible. Patron and mango. Ooh, that sounds good. Lily, what's that recording? What's that recording of you and Sean? I was a third party sent me this video that you made. This little video of you like moving your head. It looks like you're on a golf course. It's creepy.
Coach, why do you think I like tequila so much?
Why? Tequila is a pant. Oh, wait for having clothes on tonight.
Listen, you guys are lucky I didn't break out the apron. It was close. I was going through all my stuff.
Well, you said it was.
I was like, let me make the first one a little half decent. I got no promises for the next one.
Drizel, why didn't I know the effect this had on you? I would have taken advantage of that. The only one you're taking advantage of from now on is Lily. It wasn't me. So we got some fun stuff we're doing tonight. It's things that we haven't even tried before. Last year, when Dawn gave us the trivia game we've been using, she also, I cannot leave that beer up here. That's going to fall. She also gave me a truth or dare game. So I think we're going to try the truth or dare game tonight. You were pranked? I guess I'm going to have to look into that. All I was sent was the video without any explanation whatsoever.
Let's see. Is anyone else a drinker?
I'm not even sure how. I don't know if this is flat out truth or dare. If there's more to it than facts and challenges. Be the first player to get rid of. Oh God, wait a minute. No, this is like an actual card game. Oh, well, we can use this as you know what we can do? We can use this like just as trivia, or we'll use the dare ones. I don't know if this is gonna work.
I'll do the dare.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a dare. As a game, I don't think it's gonna work the way that the trivia works. Well, let me see. Let's bust this open. See if I can figure out what's going on here.
Shauna, I completely agree. It's got to be a good tequila. Like I've had a lot of crappy tequila. I want to cook tequila like I'm a tequila snob, right? It's got to be really good quality. Like people call Patron. I mean, I'm sorry for anyone that gets offended. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Like Patron is not a good tequila. I mean, they say like in Mexico, right? They say they piss. There's a Spanish word for it. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But you piss on tequila. It's because it's just I'm sorry, not on Patron. But yeah, no, it's Shona. It definitely needs to be a really good tequila. Like I do a lot of the golds, a lot of añejos, and it's just
Patron sucks. You know what's crazy about Patron? Oh, and don't even get Supermom started because like if she doesn't like, our server was scared of her. They ended up with a meeting of the minds. But when he first came back with that drink, Supermom, I think he thought that you were like going to go for his neck. So yeah, if she doesn't like something, now Supermom, what would you consider a good tequila? I can't get this thing open. It's like my first bra strap.
Sherry Mar Don Julio is up there. It's on the basic side, but definitely one that I do enjoy. Terramana is my stuff. It's a newer tequila by Dwayne Johnson. It's actually one of my favorite affordable tequilas out there right now. Oh, Humidor. You can't mess with El Humidor.
There we go.
That's the shit right there. Yeah.
I have plenty of room. So the blue and white bottle, you mean with the crazy designs on it? Is that what you're talking about, Jersey Johnny? And it's got the silver top. Is that the kind that you mean?
That's Clase Azul, I think.
It sure is. I got two bottles.
Shut up, really?
Really?
That's good stuff right there. Yeah. That's
from one of us. I'm not going to say who it was from.
That's
it had so it's two of them. I'll tell the story. I'm not going to say who it was from, but it was actually a mystery. These two things showed up in the mail at my front door with no markings and or card in them whatsoever. I actually initially thought it was from a troll who had pretty much said that they found my address, but it wasn't. It was someone that we know. And the first one showed up and a bottle of ice wine, 2 bottles of ice wine. And then 3 days later, same thing. The exact same package shows up from the company, a bottle of it and the ice wine. Only this one was engraved, not engraved. It was painted, had my name painted on it and said happy birthday. So now I've got 2 bottles of these things.
Yeah,
Go.
that's a really
Go.
good tequila.
December, we'll open up the one that doesn't have my name on it. Because the I'm gonna save the one that has my name on it. The one that doesn't, that's the one we'll use. Because I figure when you come up and when you do actually end up coming here that evening, even if it's just for a little while, we'll do one of these live with the two of us there, and we'll just open it in the room.
Oh,
Pumpkin pie filling, heavy cream, pumpkin vodka, and cinnamon shaken and poured in a martini glass. I
just vomited a little.
No, I like pumpkin pie a little bit, but I don't know if I can do that as a drink.
So just, Kristen, I'm sorry, that just seems super heavy.
Sherry, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I was so blown away by the Azul that I really haven't even looked at the ice wine part yet.
Supermom, 1800 Supermom, 1800 is my ultimate like go-to. If it's not Terramana, it's gonna, because a lot of people still don't carry the Terramana. 1800 Añejo is my, I can't drink the silver. Silver is like burn my stomach up like acid. It's just awful. But that 1800 Añejo or the Reposado is my jam.
So these are the
yes, 1600.
So the trivia cards are on one side and the dare cards are on the other side. Are these good dares or dumb dares?
Is Amy V still here? What's your favorite tequila?
Yeah, Amy. Where's Mariah?
And Mariah, yeah.
Mariah. We need to come up with a pikey name for Amy V and Mariah. Mariah, more Amy.
Amo, team Amo.
Grows hair on your chest, Supermom. How about
grows hair
on your chest? So here's the first truth. Okay, let's try this one. I'm just pulling this off the top of my head. Oh, these are kind of dumb dares. They're not even out that so far. They're not good dares. Pretend. That's really stupid.
Coach, I like Casamigos a lot, but not the Blanco. I can't drink any Blancos, but the Casamigos is oh yeah, Terramano. Oh.
All right, here you go, Mike. Truth. What nickname do your close friends and family have for you? There's your truth one.
What nickname? Wait, is this a question for me?
Yeah, I'm just reading up just to see if these even work.
Dickhead.
I was gonna say that one first, actually.
Yeah, and they say it in a lovingly way. No, the most common nickname they have for me is Mikey G. Everyone calls me about Mikey G.
That's a good one. What was the last movie you saw that terrified you? Everybody, all right, everybody can do this one. What is the last movie you saw that terrified you?
I have to look up the name real quick. There was a movie that I saw that had me shitting bricks.
Just apron. Lee's getting all excited with this apron thing. Halloween, Gisela. Okay, the original, I'm assuming.
So for me, it was Gone Girl.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's good. Oh yeah.
Really? Why?
Yeah. It was right in the middle of some stuff that was going on.
Okay. So it's personal.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Which is fine. It's fine. But Gone Girl has the ability to have an intense impact on any person's life.
Wow. What scared me the most about it was Tyler Perry was in it. I was waiting for him to put on the wig. But he was actually a good actor. He was good in it, and so was Doogie Howser. They're actually good actors. I enjoyed that movie. Wow. There's Mariah. Mariah, we're trying to come up with a co-name for you and Amy.
So far, we came up with Amo. Team Amo.
Ammo.
It's like from Super Troopers. Can I get what was it? What was Super Troopers? It was
Sarah J's in tonight's game as well. She doesn't know it yet.
Outstanding.
So, do you have any other movies here? There are all kinds of movies.
Plank. I'm current.
Lou, whatever. No way.
Plank. I'm in the Coast Guard Auxiliary right now, and possibly going enlisted.
Maybe I kind of like maybe. No, it's not that bad, Sarah J. And believe me, you earned it. The Centipede one.
Outstanding.
Why were you watching that, Coaster Mom?
What is Centipede one? Is that a real movie?
It's kind of like Two Girls in a Cup. I'm not gonna get into it. Yes, it is a real movie.
You know, I've
It's
never
very
seen it.
No, you would not watch this movie, but just look up what it's about, and it's all you. This
I'm afraid to Google it.
House on Haunted Hill. That's a good one.
Actually, you know what's another freaky movie? Mama.
Mama?
Yeah, I think it was called Mama.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, Mama. It was in 2013.
Huh. Yeah, that doesn't sound familiar at all. Dead End, says Katie. You said the same thing? Human Centipede. There you go. Devora knows. Devora knows all things disturbing. All right, so let's try another truth with everybody. No, that's stupid. Oh, here's for everybody. And Mike, you can say this one aloud. What is the one food you cannot stand? Now it says and why, but you don't have to do the why part. What's the one food that you can say yours, Mikey? What's the one food you can't stand and why? Everybody else just say the food you can't stand.
Mayonnaise.
Really? Dude, okay. Wait, we need to interrupt this before you go any further with the mayonnaise. You got when you're done saying the mayonnaise thing, I have to hear about how you can possibly like Chicken Guy. But go on with the mayonnaise. I've been talking.
Go ahead.
No. I want to hear the mayonnaise first. Then we'll do your okra.
So mayonnaise just has, and I love potato salad, macaroni salad, egg salad, but mayonnaise on its own has the most gloppy in your mouth, doesn't belong in your mouth on its own feeling that I've ever had in my entire mouth. And then the smell that comes out of it's just absolutely it ruined me. But I still like the potato salads, the egg salads, and some of the others. And so I can't even eat regular mayo. I have to get I just got some avocado mayo, and it's actually decent. It's good, but I can't eat it on its own. I've watched people eat mayonnaise sandwiches in front of me, and I just can't sit. And it's the texture. I don't like that gloppy mayo. You know what I mean? Hey, I don't like that shit in my mouth.
Who does? Devora, apparently. Maybe Lee.
Maybe Drizella.
Drizella for sure, because Drizella is totally a dude. I'm glad you cleared that up, Devora, because like the canned stuff is all I can do. I was like, you really not like canned tuna? Canned tuna is the only kind of fish I can eat, period. That's it. And I do it without mayonnaise. Like when I was living in the Caribbean, we couldn't have mayonnaise, so it was spoiled. So we started making it with mustard because mustard couldn't spoil. So now I eat tuna with mustard. Canned tuna with mustard. What do you guess? It's not bad. Now explain the Chicken Guy thing, please. How you are such a connoisseur.
Chicken Guy is so good. But Shona, tofu is delicious, but it needs to be extra firm. I can't do any of that soft tofu crap.
You know what great tofu? We went to Cape May, and they had tofu as one of the things that you could add in, and it's the best tofu. I don't really like tofu. I ate vegetarian for years and years and years. I never found a good tofu. The way they cooked it, it was crispy. It was actually like it wasn't like tofu at all. But what are you?
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so Chicken Guy. We'll get back. We'll check the chat in a second. Chicken Guy. It's so good. How can you not like it? I think I don't know. I was pretty not smashed. That wasn't that bad when we had it. It was good though. I forget what we had.
You had it once. Only once?
3 times.
Okay. We smashed each time?
Because no, there was absolutely amazing. No, I wasn't smashed each time.
It's disgusting.
The chicken tenders were on fire. They were really good. Their mac and cheese was really good.
Lily.
The French fries. The fries were wicked good. We just enjoyed all of it. It was just, and maybe we were just so hungry because everything in the park was closing early. All the resorts places were closing early, and we were eating takeout Chinese food every night because we couldn't get food anywhere else in the height of COVID. So, wait, can we say that? Are you going to get banned because I said that word?
You can say. I don't think we get. I think that was last. Last year. I think this year you can say it. Who knows?
Escargot yum. Yeah, no.
Please tell me there's no one else in this chat who liked Chicken Guy. We were talking about this the other day, and when you brought up
Chicken Guy is so good. I hope that someone else does like Chicken Guy. Please, please, please.
No, it was awful. I'm not even exaggerating. Tom did this. He did a series on. He did 7 different Disney Springs vlogs, restaurants. He did them twice. He did 7 sit downs and 7 quick service. The very first one, and I went with him, was Chicken Guy, and he shit for 2 days, and my stomach was sick for like a day. It was awful, and like
It's awful.
It's I don't know. I walk by. I walk by there every time I go to Disney Springs. The line is gigantic. I'm like, what are they? What?
It's so good. Mariah, what do you mean? Mariah, what do you mean? What is that?
What is chicken?
Or what is mayonnaise?
No, it's gotta be what is chicken.
I can't eat Chicken Guy because I have a gluten.
It's a restaurant that's kind of attached to at the current location. It's attached to Planet Hotel.
No, Anthony, no, it's so good. Yes, I can be friends with an umbrella. Oh.
Have you can you be friends with benefits with an umbrella though? Have you had the Captain Crunch chicken at Planet Hollywood that I've been eating a lot lately?
I haven't. I've had Captain Crunch chicken, but it was at the place down here called Burger Stop.
No,
it's down here in Hollywood.
I can bring them to you because it's not just this chicken. It's the sauce that goes with it. It's a Creole mustard. But I always thought it was dill. I always thought it was a dill sauce. To me, it tastes like dill. It's amazing, and they've had this thing here since they opened it. I was telling them when we went there, I was at the opening of the restaurant in 1996. A friend of mine was working there. Actually, my brother worked there too for a little while. And somehow I got into the opening, and the servers were walking around with trays of it with like hundreds of these strips on it, just like covered in the Captain Crunch, and just like buckets of the Creole mustard sauce that goes with it. It was so good. All along, we thought Drizzy was getting played. I don't know. I'm having different thoughts now. For 2 seconds, I actually thought Drizella might have been Mikey, but Mikey's always working and has an actual life. I'm devoted to Lily, but can't have too many friends. That's TOO, Drizella. TOO. Guy Fieri partially owns. And yet, Guy Fieri also... Oh, by the way, Disney Darling, I'm sorry. Your thumbnail is actually the next show. It wasn't this show. It's the next show. Guy Fieri also has a chicken dishes in Planet Hollywood, which is the restaurant that Chicken Guy is now attached to. So he's on 2 menus now. It's really weird. I have...
It's taken over.
The Publix chicken is pretty good.
Publix chicken is really good. Wait, which one, Amanda? Was it the breaded or unbreaded? It's a small detail, but there was something I saw.
Guy's amazing. Do you like Chicken Guy, Mariah? Of course, Chicken Guy is owned by a guy with frosted tips. Why is that of course?
I had frosted tips in high school.
Did you?
I sure did.
You mean your hair? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, got it. You got to be very specific. So was it, Amanda? So was it a good sandwich? Giselle, have all the friends you want, but you know who to come home to. What? And who provides for you? Or you provide your sugar daddy now? Or his sugar
I have
daddy?
no hair left. Though.
You're his sugar daddy.
Bald.
Giselle acts a bit like a former member of our chat that was quite flirtatious too. Okay, Sarah, who the hell are you talking about?
Jess, I've never had Costco chicken. It could be good.
Okay. Guy as a person, when we have fire. Oh no, he's I agree. Yes. As a person, yes. But that I don't know. I just can't eat that chicken. And he doesn't have anything to do with Captain Crunch chicken. The one chicken that I do like at what's it called? Planet Hollywood. All right. So it's very good. You were like, let's try another one of these trivia things here. And everyone in the chat can do this one. I'm trying these out. I want to see if we can. It's like 1 out of every 5 is. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh no, we can't really do this one in the chat. I'm going to read this one to Mikey. Mikey, you don't have to go with the most. You could just do A. Chat, ignore this one. We just want to hear this one from Mikey. Mikey, describe your most embarrassing moment. Or one that we could. I mean, within reason.
Most embarrassing moment. That's a tough one. So I worked at a casino in upstate New York. I can't say the name of it, and it was my first time ever speaking on a microphone. And I guess it's not really that much of an embarrassing moment. Okay, I guess it could be one. It's definitely the closest one safe to work because I've had a pretty embarrassing moments in Costa Rica and out in my pool. Um, so I was trying to announce winners for a drawing, and my hand started like shaking super bad,
Uh-huh.
and dropping the microphone, and I couldn't talk, and I was like freezing, totally, really bad, really bad, really bad. And so the person came up to me that actually won the drawing, and he was just like, "Yo, what's wrong with you? You like, you right, kid? Like you seem like this is your first time." I'm like, "Leave me alone. I have Tourette's or Parkinson's. Parkinson's. I'm sorry." And the
Worse.
guy totally the guy totally thought I had it. And then it was just like, he ended up making this like whole like story. He was from the newspaper. It was in the newspaper. And I was just like, oh my God, now I got to come
He put
clean.
you in
So
a,
like,
put that in a newspaper.
yeah, like
Oh
this,
no.
like how I was like, overcoming my problems and
Oh,
stuff. And I was just like, oh
he didn't do
shit,
any
this is
fact
bad.
checking whatsoever.
Zero. Of
He
course not.
just took your word for it. God, that's awful.
So
All right,
that's
this
the
is
safe for work, embarrassing one.
yeah. That's safe. You don't. We don't want to talk about the other two because I know what happened in your pool. Actually, I do. I don't want to hear it here. If all right, this is for everybody. This is for the chat and for Mikey. If you could be anyone, living or dead, for 24 hours, who would you be? And this got to be someone you don't know, someone you've never known, someone from history. If you could be anyone, living or dead, for 24 hours, who would you be?
Wow.
That's actually a good question. I want to be Jerry Springer. You want to Lee, you basically are me. You literally drive down my streets.
David Bowie, Obama.
What a waste.
The Rock.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on a second.
Wasteley.
Wait, where did it go? What a waste.
Oh, wait. What did Lee say?
Lee said me.
Oh,
I know. What a dick. He goes to all the restaurants I go to. He goes to all the bars I go to. He basically literally drives down all the streets I used to drive down. You already are me. Just a more pathetic version.
so I'm with Meredith.
Canisius. Well, the pages on. Jennifer Aniston,
I'm
20
with
years. Jennifer Aniston now, though. I think Jennifer
I'm with
Aniston I like better than
shit.
Living or Dead is a lot of people.
I'm with Meredith. I'm gonna say I have two of them. Right? Walt Disney is one that I've always been.
They call him because he'd be doing a lot of that if you were Walt Disney.
Because I mean, what he did wasn't all good, right? There's a lot of history. A lot of people don't realize behind him that. And Will Smith.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Will Smith part, South Park with the kids?
Yeah.
Daddy, accept this one. It's $20 million. Daddy. Willow. You agree with the Jennifer Aniston? Okay, Casey. Hi, Captain Robert. John Cena. John Cena. I don't know about being a dude. Couldn't handle that shit swinging between my legs. Dudes can barely handle that. Just ask Drizella. I want to come back as my sister-in-law's cat.
Wait, who said Jennifer Aniston? I mean,
there's been a couple Jennifer.
Oh yeah,
it was 20
Jennifer
years.
Aniston.
20 years ago, Jennifer Aniston. Coach. No, I'm not pinning. Annie Leibovitz. Look at that. That's a good one.
Ooh, Sullenberger, Disney darling.
It's a dude. It's totally a dude. So totally a dude. Who else have we got?
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
All right, we're gonna do one more of these. That's a good one. That was actually a good one.
That was
I'm afraid I'm gonna drop my beer. I need to get a table in here that's a little more. Ooh, here's a good one. If you woke up invisible, what would be the first thing you would do? I'll answer for Lily. The entire province of Cheektowaga. If you woke up invisible, what would be the first thing you would do? The chat can answer that one too. He's going to say ex-Tina. The other wife. Fine, Patrick. In all these hypothetical scenarios, I'm trying to figure out how to make myself stupid rich. Yeah, so far there hasn't been a good stupid rich one. Put a dress on Drizella. Bitch slap Lee. I like that one. I wouldn't even need to be invisible. I had my chance. I was really close.
So this is a tough one. There's nothing I would do invisible that I wouldn't do in person.
Okay. So if you woke up when you... So what would be the answer if you're not invisible then, I guess? Visit a bank. I like that one too. Oh, listen, this is one of our car songs. This is one of our... It's a different version of it, though. This used to be our closing song on the show. Even if I lost all my money, sweet honey, haunt my former nursing preceptor. Yeah, you had a bad experience there, Snoopy. Sherry. Yo, do clothes count? Yes, clothes do count. Haunt Patrick, you already do. These go really fast. There you go. Haunt
Steal
Patrick.
Bezos' phone and transfer money to my bank account. Yeah,
maybe
Bezos or the
parents who bitch about how I teach. Oh yeah, that would be good. It does take it back. And this isn't... I've never heard the original version. We always did the remix. I need to start playing that playlist again in the car.
Take me sign on Drizella.
Are you working from home tomorrow, or are you going to the office?
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday. I think we're gonna work from home all next week.
No, you can't. You cannot walk through walls. I would go some places, but use my middle finger. What would you use your middle finger for? Aha. Darn.
To the ladies' bathroom.
Your therapy. So, I'll put on therapy.
So Captain Robert, I've ended up in the ladies' bathroom a few times, even not invisible.
You what? What happened?
Captain Robert.
Asked what? Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
He says, go. You said going. Oh no, I've ended up in the ladies' bathroom a few times, even not invisible.
Where's Pierce? Speaking of, Pierce is obsessed with our friend Ethel going into the bathroom and taking photos. I just lost the instructions. They just fell out of the box here. Well, I'll figure this out later. I'll play therapy next. Yeah, let me find it. Hold on. Let me get this back in. Let's do one more. I'm going to find one more of these questions. I'll play therapy. And
Christina, no, actually, the women's bathroom in general is nasty compared to most men's rooms. Women's bathrooms are, for some reason, the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my entire... Not that I've been to that many.
Explain yourself. that was pretty authoritative.
I've wandered maybe with some friends into women's bathrooms, and it just... No, men's rooms are so much better.
Okay. All right. Last question.
Thank you.
For all of us. What is the worst gift you have ever received? What is the worst gift you have ever received? This is for everybody. You think it? What are you laughing at? Yeah, I know. Sarah can't stand it. We'll do can't stand it last.
A vibrator without batteries. Men's rooms, more classy. Oh, yeah. Nail clippers, a knife set. A gift from grandma. Bathrooms are nasty. Oh, yeah, Shona. All pub bathrooms are disgusting.
Jesus, I don't even know if I can do it on this one. I need let me see if I can download Spotify real fast.
What song do you need?
Oh, we have a playlist, and I was just seeing, I was seeing if it was on YouTube before I bothered, because Spotify isn't on this thing, but it will be soon, as it should be. It should be on the second phone. This phone's so filled up though. I've had to delete it a bunch of times.
So the worst gift I've ever had was
a tooth
was from an old girlfriend.
Okay. With the presence of her company.
Say what?
I said the presence of her company.
No. It was a real girlfriend, and it was a gift from the sea.
What does that even mean? A starfish? A gift from the sea?
A gift from the sea. The gift that keeps on. Well, it doesn't keep on giving anymore. We got it taken care of.
Oh.
That is the worst gift you can get.
Wow. Nice. We're learning a lot about Mikey tonight. Anyone else? I know it took a minute to see. Not that. No, Drizella. That was the worst gift you got, Drizella?
Well, jellyfish. Christina, I like jellyfish. Imagination. Oh.
What is this, Lily? You better explain this one. Don't allow. Okay.
Right, no, but Sherry Mark, I have a fun story about the Navy and a sister that I found out about last year.
Yeah, that is a wow.
Surprise.
Yeah, surprise. Guess what? You got another relative. So here we go. I said it'd start with therapy.
Andrea, yeah, that should have been my most embarrassing story.
Oh shit. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, I couldn't find it in a quick search. Use your imagination. What was That's your worst gift? Lily, is that your worst gift? The gift you didn't even ask for? The gift they left you with? But I know I can't forget you.
I still don't get it.
I don't want it. You can write it.
You can give it back.
Oh,
Sherry Mark, I can't give this one
I'm gonna
back.
knock something over, Lee, or I would. Here, I'll knock it into the door. Hey, why did it stop? Spotify crashed. God damn it.
Are you looking down and saying I want to knock it out with the door?
So what used to happen? We used to
that, right?
No, this was probably before your time. I used to go like this. I used to hold both hands up, which you can't see in front of you. I'd hold both hands up, and I'd be at a table, and I'd take my knee and I'd bump on the table so that they would think.
Brilliant.
All right, let me get back to that. We the song, the app crashed. So actually, we'll move on now. We'll move on. We got half of that song. We'll go to the other one that everyone likes.
Thank you, Wesser.
You're down for paying up. What paying up for what? What are you down for? Come on, y'all got to clap. You're missing the clap part. I'm not seeing the clap in the chat. This doesn't work unless it's in the car. You can't take me anywhere. Who's tried taking me anywhere? I'm stuck in the grotto. Clap, clap, clap. Not quite like that, Gisela.
No, that would be my brother. Oops. Hopefully he's not watching.
Is the apron breathable? Is the apron breathable?
Very.
Very good.
Very breathable.
You got to make sure.
They get full air.
You gonna get
full aeration is key.
Here it goes, Sean. I got the line. Here it goes. Shona, oh shit. Get a baby the way you do. Never, Sarah. Never. Lee P is a product of good living. At you, babe. Ooh, so good. I can't. Bullshit, Devora. You didn't know that? You didn't know that, Devora? How long have you been with us? Lee P's gonna get, baby. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Devora. How the hell didn't you? Oh, wow. Now he's on light. I'm gonna do a cider next. Actually, I'm gonna put the cider into the. Hold on. I need to change. Love will be a rebel.
I try to go from a heavy IPA to a light beer to try and save on some of the calories, right?
No.
And some of the sugars.
Why do you even care?
Because I gotta stay fit.
Well, you have to do some sort of physical thing, right? You got to do some sort. You're trying to. You have to.
I do, yeah. So twice a year. Well, technically once a year right now. I have to take I have to do a helicopter egress swim test.
Oh wow.
Which is a basic swim test. It's super simple. And then every 2 years, I take a. I don't know what the distance is now, but I think it's 400 meters while dragging a person.
Oof. You know,
yeah, so, no, that's right, and that's in the ocean too.
That stuff's tough. You know, my cousin was in the Disney College program, and at first she was going to be one of the lifeguards, and it was just so difficult that even just getting the training they needed to do what they need to do. She didn't end up continuing with that, but like, you just have to be in amazing shape. But yet, I don't mean that. I've got to say, I've walked around those pools at Disney, and I've seen people who do not look in very amazing shape, and yet they've been trained and they passed the tests to be able to be out there guarding. But they're definitely not.
That's the thing is that a lot of these lifeguards, they may not look it, but they have the endurance that you need for swimming, and they got the mass to
judge it. You can't judge it by what people are looking like.
Yeah, I moved to Florida in pretty decent shape, and I couldn't swim for shit. I could barely. Actually, my first test I ever took with the when I first moved down here, and was a swim test, and I had a cop that was sitting next to me. He's like, "Gonzalez, pick it up. You're swimming like a goddamn dead fish." And it was from that moment that I was just like, I got to pick my shit up. And so that's when I started learning how to swim much better. And then that's when I had to start getting more and more and more done. And then finally I ended up getting my rescue diver license.
Yeah, that's how many calories do you think you burn each time you go on a dive?
No, scuba dives they're lazy, right?
Are they?
200 or 300, yeah, because you just float, right? But when I do the rescue classes, or if I'm training for rescue, I'm burning on average 1,200 to 1,400 calories per hour.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. So what do you eat before that? Do you have to, because you really can't eat?
No, I do a high protein. I'm doing high protein stuff, like a high protein, low mass, like bananas. Bananas I eat a lot of, and you don't want to cramp up, right? So I eat a lot of stuff with slightly higher potassium.
Bananas. Lindsay, I don't know if you heard this earlier, and you probably can't even see it now, but just in case you weren't here. Oh shit. I have moved. Oops. I can't close the door. Hold on.
Lindsay, I completely agree.
I reconfigured this. Here we go. There's your cap, and of course you still can't see this, but there it is. Oh yes, so there's the Tragically Hip cap that you sent me, Lindsay, and right next to it is Brenda S's Gordy mask. I moved them up to the front. Now that we're doing this configuration, you still can't see them, but they're right here. They're up in the front, and I don't think Seven's with us. I got Seven's Beast cap right behind me up here, and I'm gonna put her Seven. If you didn't see it, Seven made me a 10,000 subscriber. A version of the 10th. So YouTube, when you get to 100,000 subscribers, they've got a play button that they send. 7 made me a version of it in blue from a what do you call them? One of those digital printers, one of those, you know, what are those printers called? You know what I mean? What's it called? I can't remember the word.
A digital printer, like a fucking printer.
Printer. No, it's where you the things people were making guns out of and getting in trouble with, you know, because they were making plastic.
Like a 3D printer. 3D printer.
3D printer. And she made a play button for me and made it a 10,000 play button, and it's blue. So that's gonna be hanging up here someplace too.
Let's see. MJ, awesome. 5K, hell yeah. Do it. Let's do it. I want to do one next year. Lindsay, underwater rescues scare the shit out of me. It's literally so underwater rescues.
Empress. This was a big thing last year on these shows. Lisa T was trying to kill drink the modern urban myth of if you had a Coke and Pop Rocks, it would explode inside of you.
Oh, Pop Rocks have other good uses.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they definitely do. Cunnilingus. So
yeah. So what are we doing? Lindsay, underwater rescues. Yeah, my first rescue that I had to do was an underwater rescue at 120 feet.
Oof.
I had someone run low on air, and then they ran into a complete panic. They were down to 300 psi.
With the Casey, but yes, that as well.
Oh, without.
Oh, what do you know, Lee? Whatever. Whatever.
Look at the chat.
Okay.
Printers. Josh and Jenna got their YouTube button. Oh, what the hell was that? Cool.
Anyway, you had to go to 120 feet.
No, we were at 120 feet.
69 people are watching. That's appropriate.
Oh god, no, this is great.
Literally had to look at the chats. Let's see. Ether. What?
For what?
What? Lee, what the hell does that mean? What is this?
Bananas. Sarah J, I love bananas too.
Is that something from your native language, Lee? You invented it, bro? OP, yeah, whatever.
Oh no. Shauna, are they good for what? What do you mean? Fuck, I might have missed it. Oh, Pop Rocks.
They're good. No, they are good. You know what else is good is ice. Ice.
With menthol.
Hopefully not secretly watching this. I think he is. I'm very. You know, actually, I said this the other day. I think we're safe with Max because he can't control himself from typing when he's here. I really don't think he's watching because he wouldn't be able to hold back. He would still be typing.
So, Christina, I can't do frozen bananas.
I'll bet Lee could do frozen bananas. Weird. You're kidding. He's boring. He's boring. It ain't weird at all. The only thing that's weird is having a Pop Rock float and having some girl sneeze on it. Coach can all day. Whoa.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, that.
Yo,
Lee.
Liquid or wet Pop Rocks like that burn like hell.
Do you see my burned lip?
Is it from Pop Rocks?
No, it's from pizza. But this morning, I burned my lip 2 days ago, and it didn't show up at all yesterday. This morning, I'm in that restaurant that we went to for breakfast, and I'm looking at myself in the phone. It looks like I got a herpes on my face. So I had to explain to everybody that it was actually a burn. Pat, say with a smile. With a smile.
With a smile.
So he says. Yeah, Snoopy.
Pop Rocks where the sun don't shine.
Snoopy. She's hilarious.
Are you drinking the beer with a straw?
What? Drizella's calling you out with your banana there.
What's Mike? This, limp banana? Listen, I got video surveillance proof out over the pool.
It's not limp. He's got 4. On your face again. You know. What? So what did you get caught by your own Nest recorder? Your own security system caught you?
I have a security system. Yeah, it fucked me up.
Explain that to the ER nurse. No, it wasn't that burn, thank God. Deborah, I didn't have to go to the ER. How about Pat wearing bikinis streaming on YouTube tomorrow, going to Magic Kingdom? Clara, you never You never cease to go in the same direction over and over and over again.
Wait, where are we? What did we just see? What?
At the bomb. It's
About
Clara.
Pat Randy.
Clara, whoever Clara is, thinks Clara is really funny. Really isn't, though. But we've been putting up with her lately. Pat drinking? No. So this is actually cider. I'll do the cider with the straw.
Are you drinking it with a straw?
The cider, yeah. Well, because I don't want to spill it. I knock everything over. No. So this is more to protect my floor. You weren't here last year, Mikey. Somebody who was here last year, tell Michael. Every single time we had one of these shows, I knocked a drink over on my carpet. I had to have the whole thing steam cleaned.
Oh, that's awful. Spilt beer on the carpet is disgusting. What cider are you drinking?
Oh, it's just damn Angry Orchard. It's nothing interesting
Angry
at all.
Orchard, yeah.
I don't like it.
Have you had the Wicked? Have you had Angry Orchard's Wicked Ale?
Yes, I have. I mean, I like any other flavor and any other brand but this. But this is all they have at the convenience store. Stop it.
Got it.
Protect my floors. Thank you so much, Captain Robert. That's very kind of you.
Oh yeah, that's wicked nice.
I'm a classy drinker, whatever.
Captain Robert,
fuck the
closet up. Captain Robert, were you? Oh, God, sorry.
No, that's right. When it was worst, Coach, is when we were out in front of the on the other side of the loft. When we were in front of the Mike. You never saw any of those. When we used to be in front of my mantelpiece. Oh, all right, let's go on. What were you going to ask, Captain Robert?
Captain Robert. Oh, fuck, I forgot. What years were you in the Air Force? You take your bike to Magic Kingdom tomorrow?
I know it's stupid stuff like that all the time. I know it makes no.
My bad.
Apple Orchard.
Are you cooking? Oh, dude, Dallas, I read that completely wrong. I misread cooking for choking.
Oh. My brother is making an organic turkey. Hey, is anybody doing a fried turkey?
Christina, what is organic? Oh, I guess, yeah.
Oh no, I know. I'm actually fine with it so far. So far, it's been okay. Mixed with Fireball.
Oh yeah, dude. Angry Orchard with Fireball. They used to serve that as a drink in Hollywood Studios.
What was it called?
I forget what they called it. It was a Fireball shot with Angry Orchard.
Did you ever have the? I was just talking the other day to someone about this. A year ago, October, they had an apple drink there that was apple rum. They had an alcohol version and non-alcohol version. This was at Hollywood Studios. It was walking in the that quick service that's on the way to Tower of Terror, and it was delicious. I've never had apple flavored. It was apple flavored rum.
Rum.
God damn it! I don't even think I recorded myself. No, I must have. I must have recorded myself drinking it once. That's the only way I drink cider.
Apple flavored.
We do a fry in an oven. So you're one of those, Coach. You do one of each. Fried is insanely good. It's so dangerous.
Mixed with Firebird. Captain Robert, 1980s, Thunderbirds. Oh, that's awesome. We might need to talk. I've been looking to find some interesting people in the military to interview for some new stories. I might reach out to your brother. Cider. Captain Roberts. Fuck yeah.
So what time can you go till, Mikey? You got a limit? You got to shut yourself down or leave?
No, my kids. No, I'm good. It's just whenever.
We used to do this for hours, and usually, I mean, the last few we've only gone for an hour, but I mean, I've only gone for an hour. But tonight I'm not. Tomorrow is Epcot day, so I don't have to be up early.
I'm good, bro.
Game for staying for a while. Do you want to just keep going, y'all? Because the last thing we're going to do is the game. The game is going to be the very last thing. So I just want.
How many people we got watching?
Right now there's 5.
How much?
It's been up to 80. People are coming out.
Oh no, but that's good for this channel because you have what 500 subs or 600 subs.
Yeah, we're trying to get the well, it's what it's more good for is the watch time.
So fuck it, yeah.
Fuck it, yeah. Why not? Dangerous. It's only dangerous if the turkey's still frozen. I just mean me around anything boiling is dangerous.
Hello. Wait, what are we talking about? A whole bunch of reasons that we're in the military. W32. MJ, hell yeah. Let's be honest. Wait, what is this? What is this dangerous thing?
The fried turkeys, frying the turkey for Thanksgiving.
So there's two most popular times of the year that I had in fire rescue. It was Thanksgiving Day, and it was right near the holiday, or not right near Christmas. A lot of people in upstate New York, for some reason, would instead of putting kerosene in their kerosene heaters, they would put gasoline and blow their houses up, literally. And I would respond to at least 6 or 7 turkey burns and fires per year, just from people throwing frozen turkeys into their fryers.
Grisella, I'm up right now, just so you know. That's awful. That is awful.
Yeah, no, it was awful, and the burns weren't that bad. A lot of them were superficial, mostly. We had some full thickness burns, but
this just creeps me out. I don't know how you do. I can't be in anything medical. I could never have been in anything medical. And I have relatives that are flat out, they're as medical as you get. I mean, just like insane stuff. I just can't do it. We used to have, and one of my relatives used to take the family camera, and would use the same camera and the same roll of film to do clinical studies. So we could be going through our vacation photos. It's like, oh, there I am water skiing. There I am at a picnic. Here's a goiter on this lady's neck that's like out to here. Here's a burn down here.
Of course, yeah.
Descended testicles. I mean, it was just you never knew what was going to be the next photo, because they were using them in the office as well. Yeah, I could not.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
it wasn't bad. The worst.
Are you a doctor?
The two worst things. I mean, not to get all like crazy or gross or whatever, but the two worst things that used to bother me the most were kids, obviously, which is not bad, and burn vicks. More specifically, the smell of the hair burning. For some reason, that used to get to me. The smell of flesh and skin. And I'm sorry if anyone has ever been affected by this, but those are the two things that used to bother me the most, because those are the things that can wreck you the most. A burn to your hands is considered. It's I would call med flight for anyone with burn to the hands or hands, mouth, because of your airway, or your feet. Those are the worst. And oh god, they used to make my skin
no, Sherry, stop. Sherry, I'm deleting it. Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Wait, which one?
Delete it. We can't even go there.
What did I miss?
No, not you. No, she's taking it off. Baby vomit? What's that, Christine?
No, yeah, catching baby vomit in your mouth is pretty bad too. The joys of fatherhood.
Oh
yeah. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as you think, actually.
Oh,
you want doctor on paper?
I was actually thinking it is rather pleasant.
Christina, is that for who? Is that for just a general question?
Is she talking to me? Oh.
No, for the are you a doctor on paper?
Oh, that was about me. She's like saying, "Aren't you a doctor?" I'm like, "Yeah." Coach catches a lot.
Yeah.
Apparently, you catch a lot in your ass.
Patch triggers. What was the trigger? I didn't see it.
I know. We don't want to know it. We're just oh no, we don't.
Sherry Mark, text it to me.
Listen, Sherry, my brother has been using that my whole life. He just
Damn it! I missed it.
Yeah, you're not.
Did you delete it? Is it still? No, it's got to be still in this chat.
Take it out. Told her take it out. You were, Mikey. I was thinking you might have. We're getting ready to go there. I was gonna. If you had started, I would have stopped you. If you had happened to go there.
I used to.
Only one is from you,
Mark, God bless you. Burn units are the most. So, speechless. Burn units are. Wait, so are you saying like a hospital burn unit? Why do you sit in your closet? I'm sure you've already explained it, but we're trying to get Pat out of the closet.
It's never happening. So, the plank owner, what happened was last year, just kind of one night, I was stuck here. I couldn't stream anywhere else because there was stuff going on in my house. So I was like, where could I just set the camera up? And there was family staying over, and I didn't want to be loud. So I have a loft. We're in a loft. And I said, we're just going to record from the loft. And it just became this long inside joke because we've recorded in about 4 or 5 different areas of this loft, and we've ended up calling it different things. So people have wanted me on this channel, have wanted me to start doing these at night again. And I just wasn't able to for a long, long time because we were streaming too much during the day. So when I decided to start doing them again about a month ago, I was like, let's just go instead of, because we had sets. We were in front of a fireplace of mine. I had a couch. We had all these different well-lit areas, but everyone seemed to have just about the most fun when we were in here. So actually we had fun in front of the fireplace too, because that's where we did Animal House. That's where we did the watch party. But I don't think
is that a real fireplace?
No, it's my uncle built it for me when I was in an apartment, and I moved it over. It's maple. I mean, it is a real fireplace. It's just not built into the house. I do have a real fireplace downstairs that is built into the house, but this one is it's a decorative one. It does work. I've only used it once, and we set up everything's falling behind me. We set it up just kind of like as a makeshift set. I put some of my Disney stuff in front of it, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun there. I mean, some of the better shows that we did were there, but this is more out of the way. Everyone kind of laughs that we're just, in this stupid little room. So that's why.
Well, your acoustics in this room are quite brilliant.
Yeah, and that's another reason for doing it, because out in another part of the loft, the ceiling is higher and, is a little more, I had to have a microphone and things. I don't need the microphone in here. Do I burn wood in here? I answered that question actually in the Blue Room way back when CME used to be a part of this channel, and she was actually the one taking care of the wood. Some of you might remember that. I do believe Coaster Mom was in on that. Was in there that day. We do have a squeaky door. Oh, here's the squeaky door. We've never fixed the
squeaky door. Come on, we got to fix the squeaky door.
No, because it's become a part of it. You really can't hear it too well tonight.
You can hear it. You hear it. It's good. It's good. Pat, 5 years, Lieutenant Commander, USA Annapolis. Fuck yeah.
Hey now.
Hell yeah, Captain Robert.
And we do have the squeaky door. There you go. Hey now. Hey now. I know. Mixed feelings about that. She and I came to a mutual understanding. But yes, that is definitely a part of the past. Times 2. I remember that. I remember sounds like that. It sounds like Pat's old back working again. My old back. Sounds like your knees old, man. You're old, whatever. At 100.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Are we actually at 100? Do we have 100 likes? Really? I can't tell the likes on this program. Are we at 100 likes? We can't possibly be. Are we?
I can't tell. Hold on, open it up.
Someone tell me how many likes we've got. Are we actually going to get to honor Mikey tonight in the very first one? Wow. Okay. So let me wait. I got to stop this and put Mikey's. There you go, Michael.
Graduated.
So, Mikey, I haven't told you this yet, but so you said you told me the other day, actually you told everybody the other day, that the way that you and your mom found this channel was through watching the reruns. And let me get the right one here. One of the things that we're going to do on this channel, on the After Dark channel, is in order to help bring up the watch time, I'm going to be putting the God damn it, the reruns actually onto this channel, so that the cult will come over and hopefully open up the chat and have it on during the day, and it'll help build up the minutes that we're doing, things like that. But one of the things that I've decided to do to distinguish it from how the reruns were before, since this was something, and again, I was just going to do this and let you see it, but I'll just I'm going to set it up. I'll tell you about it now. What it's going to say when you go into the chat, or when you go when this launches, and I have to actually go on my other computer to do this. I have to reconfigure Streamlabs to this new channel, And as soon as I've done that, this is what you're going to end up seeing. Instead of just saying rope drop reruns like it did before, it's going to say, get this right. It's going to look like this. Let's see if I can hold this up here. Jesus Christ. Actually, I'm going to put it in here. It's going to, I'll put it into the chat because you can read the chat. So this is what it's going to look like. Then we're going to pin it. There we go. So that's what it's going to look like. It's going to say Angie presents rope drop reruns.
Aww. Yeah.
And you haven't seen this yet. So I haven't. I told Mikey about this, but he hasn't seen it. So this is a. This is a monogrammed. It's not going to come across here. I'm actually going to have to physically show this to you. This has Mikey's mom's name monogrammed on the back of it. So this is the After Dark. This is the bottle opener I use, and now it's appropriate because you're doing this thing with me. So I'm gonna have to make one for you too. So you've got one over there to use. Well, two of them.
Give me 1 second.
Oh. 5-year team leader of the Thunderbirds. Get out of here. I had no idea. Look at this resume. Captain Robert, I had no idea. How cool. Wow.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Thunderbirds, hell yeah. That's America right there.
Mikey is doing it with you. You only wish you could be so lucky to have Mikey doing it with you. He's got 4 bones, Giselle. You wouldn't know what to do with 4 bones. Thank you. Oh, here we go.
Holy moly.
Used to drink Molson's. I used to drink Molson's, Bandy, when I lived up in New York.
Molson is great. Hell yeah.
It's almost all you could get.
Yeah.
One and done. Merca. So, anybody have anything they want to bring up? We've been doing all the talking. Anybody have anything they want to ask or whatever? Anything you'd like us to do in future shows, topics, etc. Topics for games, even. You need an open rope drop casino, 24-hour gambling. Okay. Moosehead was good. Molson's XXX, very much so, Lee.
Christina, I got some connections on some 24-hour casinos.
Molson's and Tim Hortons. Oh, Pete, we're just having a big Tim Hortons conversation because, like, we order. I actually downstairs have for guests when they come in, because most of my my relatives are from New York. Tim Hortons for the Keurig, but the last batch I got was like too strong and they did not like it. It was overpowering. So I actually just today got another batch in of those Keurig cups. Timmy Hose.
I used to crush the Timmy's sandwiches.
The only thing I ever liked at Tim Hortons was the biscuits and the apple cider. I
never had the apple cider. The biscuits were fire. Yeah, but you used to get the egg sandwiches and the hash browns.
I never had. I didn't like the hash browns. Actually, their hash browns were better than the Dunkin' hash browns. Are disgusting.
See, Coach has it right there. That cheddar and egg. Woo!
I've never had that.
Wicked good.
Applebee's, Cheetos, Wigs. Jay, and Lee knows this place. Lee, so the Applebee's, that's across from the giant Wegmans and the BJ's, going down Mile Strip. Used to stay up to 2 a.m. That was the crazy thing. When I lived in Buffalo, the bars stayed open later in Buffalo than they did in New Orleans. New Orleans, all the bars always closed at 2. A lot of the bars in Buffalo closed at 4 in the morning, and that Applebee's was open till about 2 or 3. So we always used to end up there after we'd go out at night. And they had a lot of people shit on Applebee's. I had a pretty decent steak there once. I mean, I was kind of surprised. And then they had a really good menu. They had a really good menu at the bar. What are you laughing about? What's going on here? What am I missing?
No, one of my best. I'm ashamed by this. one of my best steak experiences was at fucking Applebee's.
I know. And
I
it was
don't
like
get.
it was like 6 years ago. So my brother, I'm not trying to like. My brother used to own a limousine. He owned it with 4 other couples. He and his wife and 4 other couples went and they bought a limousine, and my brother's trainer was the driver. Crazy situation. We went to go to a concert in Melbourne, and that was the only time I ever rode in this thing. It was ridiculous. And he's like, "Let's stop for dinner somewhere." So he pulled the limousine into the Applebee's on the way over, and it just looked so stupid. It was like taking up 5 spaces, and we're at an Applebee's in a limousine. I felt like I was at prom. But we got out there, and I was like, "Well, what am I going to get? I've never eaten anything but the bar menu at this place." And they had a steak, and I was like, "I can't order a steak at Applebee's. That just doesn't even sound right. I'll get a salad or whatever." But I was like, "No." So he was getting the steak, so I was like, "All right, I'll get the steak too." And I was shocked. I mean, it wasn't what we get at Blue Zoo. It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't the Delmonico. It wasn't anything like that. But it didn't suck. It was actually really pretty good. Really good, actually.
I think like your level or your expectation was like super low, and so what we got was like halfway decent. And
Yeah,
I'm like, holy shit,
exactly.
this is like delicious.
That is,
but it was good.
It was good.
And they put that garlic butter stuff on it too. I remember. But someone said the steak and shrimp. The steak and shrimp at Applebee's is like my jam. It's so good, and it's like it shouldn't be like you're like, wait, what?
Right. The so we can't go to a Hooters. I don't think
That's
there's here. The last Hooters I saw working was across the street from Disney, and it's closed down. But we are going to go to Twin Peaks, which sounds like it's the same thing. Walker Hayes sings about.
Have you not been to Twin Peaks yet?
There's only one here. I only saw one for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Got it.
So we're going to go. It's across from the Hyatt.
They have the Twin Peaks is known for the 32-degree beers, the super cold beers.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, wicked cold. It was super good. Yeah.
We were going to go there tomorrow, but we now have different plans for tomorrow. It might be Wednesday.
There's a Tilted Kilt. Oh,
I don't know if there is.
Oh, I love. Yeah. Oh no, they're definitely down here. I've seen them down here, down south.
Tilted Kilt
down by me. Tilted Kilt is.
Let me see if they
amazing.
I used to own a kilt.
Yeah, I fell in love with someone over at Tilted Kilt.
Did you? What was his name?
Hey.
Tilted Kilt, Orlando.
We just ordered. Me and Lauren me and the wife. I'm sorry.
Permanently closed. They did have one. It's permanently closed. It's gone. It was on International Drive. But you know what we do have? PIKEY. I know where I'm taking you. Lucky Leprechaun, International Drive, Orlando. I've told everybody about this place, and we have not gone there yet.
Lucky Leprechaun.
It's an Irish bar. Closes at 1 a.m. This place has been open now for like 25 years. I was there when it first opened. This is where I got the keychain idea from, because they gave me this keychain. They gave me a keychain 26 years ago, whatever. I still have it. It's empty during the day. At night and on the weekends, somehow every person from the UK, Chezzy, will find this place. That's where I should take them. Chezzy will find this place. Every Brit who makes their way to Orlando finds this little hole-in-the-wall bar on International Drive. You go there on the weekend, you cannot find a place to park. You cannot find a place to walk. You can't even go into there because it's all of the UK that's visiting us has made it to this bar. That's how they've stayed open.
Oh, yeah. Those Irish joints, those Irish pubs are the way to go. Every Irish pub I've ever been to.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful wood-carved bar. Do they have live music? I've never seen live music there. And again, granted, I when I used to go there, it was in the middle of the afternoon, long before they'd have that. If they do, it's at night. I should tell Chezzy and Wayne, her husband. I was like, you got to go, because they're staying off property anyway. They've got to go there.
Sherry Mar, the wings at Hooters used to, in my opinion, used to be amazing, but me and my wife just got some, and they were absolute crap. Twin Peaks is great, but so far my number one wings right now are Anthony's Coal Fired.
You still haven't gone to the ones that you haven't gotten the Margaritaville ones yet.
I haven't gotten a Margaritaville's one. I want to do it the next time I go out there.
Yeah, there's too many things that we got to do the next time you're here. We got it. So honestly, so what order do you think you're going to do the parks in? One of the first day started the Magic Kingdom just because I'm starting the Magic Kingdom, but I'm just following you the rest of the time. It doesn't matter.
I would say, oh God, honestly, don't know.
Because what we could do, Mikey, honestly, we could leave Magic Kingdom after like a couple of hours and go to Margaritaville and get those wings and come back, because we can't get into the second park until 2:00 anyway. When you're taking photos of
yeah, and most likely the resort will be at Universal
anyway. So yeah. Hello, Pierce.
That or Shades of Green. I really want to see.
Oh man, if you get Shades of Green this time, that would be great. If that happens, because then you'll be right there. But yeah, it's most likely probably gonna be Universal.
Yo, what's up, Pierce? Pierce is making an appearance.
He's showing up. You know who had some good wings? Buffalo. Yeah, the Anchor Bar. That's where they made them. That's where they came up with them. You know where they came up? Why they came up with them? Because after the Canisius games in the 60s, Maria didn't have anything to feed the boys coming into the bar. So they threw together the pizza wings. Maria. It's not Maria. It's Teresa. I called her Maria. Teresa. You know I called her Maria because it's freaking Lee. Teresa threw the wings together, and that's how they got invented. They are from Canisius basketball games, the college, not the high school that Lee went to. And Anchor's okay. They used to be really good, Lee. In the 90s, they were really good. I haven't had Anchor Bar wings since the 90s, so I cannot speak for them in the last 2 decades. But the last time I was there, they were tits. They were so good.
Andy, I didn't know that Dan Marino was part owner of Anthony Skullfired. You know who has good wings too is Brews Room. I don't know if they have a Brews Room. I don't know if they have those up there.
I don't think we do.
It's from another Dolphins player, something Brzezinski or something.
Brews Room, Orlando. It's spelled at bruise like a bruise that you get hurt. Locations: Brews Room. Sports.
No, it's Brew. It's Brew. BRU. Bravo Romeo
right.
uniform.
I got it right. It got it the right way, but
oh yeah, the Brews Room triple threat. Amy
Bird
G.
Row, Coconut Creek, Boynton Beach, Sunrise. I don't want your ex. Pembroke Pines, Delray Beach, Deerfield. Ooh, Deerfield Beach. That's even worse. Deerfield is worse than Boca.
So the Deerfield Brews Room is probably my favorite brews room of any of the stores of the restaurants out there.
It looks really. Got a picture of it here.
Amy G. Yes, that triple threat is probably the most amazing, because when you hear triple threat, you think it's like, oh shit, that's gonna be too spicy, but it's got this. It's got the spicy, it's got the sweet, and it's got the tart. It's all three all in one. It's so fucking good.
So fucking good. Delray, I'll see you in Delray. Yeah, it's just, it's Delray's gonna be a hike for you from Sarasota, Lee. Mikey, my cousin, bartended at the Deerfield Brews forever. How about that, Amy G?
Oh shit! You probably saw me a couple times. Some random people.
That's not cool. That's not
Can
cool.
I confirm?
So tell me, what was this thing that you were having to do yesterday with the tent and cement?
Oh, that was this morning. Yeah. So we had a big event this morning, which was complete rain out. Sucked because this weird rain. Coast Guard. Was it? It was a Coast Guard event.
I just call everything military. You just have to translate that to whatever your branch is. That will always.
Yeah, it was a Coast Guard sanctioned event, specifically with the auxiliary. It was a Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Family Fun Day.
Oh.
And we were going to have some people there to help spread awareness on safe boating and just let people know that it's safe to talk to us. Because, a lot of people see me in uniform and I don't want to say they get scared, but a lot of people, but they get cautious and daunting. Yeah. And it sucks because
a
lot of people compare it to, but a lot of people also compare it to law enforcement. And not to get too political or too crazy, whatever right now, but like, so what even if it is law enforcement? But I've had in uniform little kids come up to me and say, "Oh, can I have your autograph?" or "Oh, can I say hi?" And their parents have literally said, "No, you don't talk to those people in blue. You don't talk to cops like that." And it just hurts. It hurts deep down inside. But I mean, that's whatever. But the intent of today's event was to spread awareness and to spread positivity throughout the community, and it just got completely rained out.
Oh, that's not good.
But what I was doing, I was making these cement concrete molds to hold the tent down because we were expecting high winds. I didn't want my tent to blow away, so I made these concrete molds to ratchet strap ratchet strap the tent down to the concrete molds, so I have a heavy weight so the tent doesn't go bye-bye.
People who were supposed to help didn't show up?
Oh yeah, no, I went from a team of 10 down to a team of 3, and even for the event itself was a sham, only because it was just raining incredibly hard, and it wasn't conducive. They really should have rescheduled it to next week, but it is what it is.
My favorite phrase ever. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Andy Rollo, thank you. Yeah, and a lot of things we not really thanking us, but we thank you guys out there for the support, because without the support out there, we're absolutely useless.
Did anyone show up at all? Was it a complete waste of time, or did you meet?
It was a fair amount. No, it was good.
Okay.
But good. It got to a point where it was becoming unsafe. Like just for 3 hours. It got to a point where it was unsafe for my team, so I told them that we need to break down and just get out of there.
So you took the whole thing down; it's all gone.
Yeah, no, we broke it down completely.
Yeah, talk about your cooking. When did you start cooking in your life?
So on a semi-professional level. No, let's go for a beginning. My mom taught me cooking growing up, starting from the age of 8 and 9, as early as I can remember. I didn't attend any culinary schools until recently, and I'm actually a cook for the U.S. Coast Guard. Or U.S. Coast Guard. I'm in the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary, so it's a volunteer part of the military branch, and I am a CA1, which is a culinary assistant level 1, and I've been doing that for a couple months. But for cooking in general, I've been doing it for 25 years now.
What would be what was the dish you think you've cooked the most? Not necessarily, but the one that you've cooked the most.
Stewed chicken.
Ugh.
Like when in Spanish it's called pollo guisado, and I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that 100% correct. But if done right, it's a super tender chicken that you put on top of some white rice. There's nothing like it.
Scouring out the freezer tonight, Mikey, I found 2 batches frozen. Like I knew I had them. I couldn't find them of the Waves gnocchi, so that when you go to find the thing, we have the one to taste it against, the actual one. There'll be a little
taste test off of it.
Freezer, yeah, we can figure out which one it is. Shut the fuck up. He was barely
Andy, have a good night. It just I was born shit.
Well, you were 85, right? You're 85?
I was born 85, yeah.
So when I was actually in high school when he was born. He would have been entering elementary school when I was getting about my 2nd degree. So yeah, that's interesting. All of my friends are in their 30s. People in their 50s are boring, right, Coach? Really boring. I have a much younger brother, and his friends were always my friends, so that's why all my friends are in their 30s. So just far more interesting, more up my alley in terms of things to talk about. People in their 50s, most people in their 50s are just like, my back.
Yeah.
ARP. Shut up.
And I'll tell you what, the genre, actually going back to cooking, right? The genre or it's hard to say I can't think of the right word, but the region that I like cooking the most is actually Asian, Chinese style, Thai.
What Thai dish do you like doing?
Oh, so there's a chicken. It's called chicken ladna, which is it's got bamboo, broccoli. I don't know if you wouldn't like it at all, but it's very saucy, and it has ladna noodles, which is a wide rice noodle, and it's in a beefy broth. My second most favorite dish to cook that's Thai is obviously. Well, I don't know if this is even Thai. It's pad Thai.
And what is that?
It's the rice noodle with the peanuts and.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. No, I do. I mean, I do like certain things, but that's like anything with the. I like the peanut sauce. I like peanut sauce kind of things, but I don't like the. Yeah, I know exactly where you're going with it, and yeah, we won't be making any of that.
What about
So,
lo means?
why do you think that's your favorite? Is it just easier to do?
No, I like the flavor profiles that are in there. It all comes down to because
Flavor
there's very
profile?
specific.
Such a 2018 to 2021 word. Flavor profile.
Yeah.
It's like let's take cooking and let's take profiling and let's make something that's not so palatable combined with something that's really
delicious.
Palatable. Flavor profiles.
Absolutely. And I do a lot of like a spicy type dishes. So I'll do like a Singapore, different type of Singapore dishes with cumin and curry.
Or right, Drizella? Right, Lily? I'll bet Lily's been to Singapore.
Singaporean dishes. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, pad Thai is amazing.
Pad Thai. What is it? I don't even know what that is.
That's the dish with the peanuts in it.
Oh, peanut thing. Oh, I've never seen it spelled. Okay. Pad Thai. So.
Oh, Pad CU. Hell yeah.
What the hell is that? What's Pad
CU? Describe.
If it's got broccoli. Got your seed? Your seeds for what, Sherry Mar? What are you growing? Do you need special lights for them? Are you going to hide them in the closet?
Did you get your seeds? Hell yeah. They're going to grow so fast, hopefully. That's the culantro seeds.
Are you starting up a pot farm, Sherry Mar?
Yeah.
Devora, my daughter would absolutely love you. Snoopy, everybody should absolutely love you. Yeah. Enjoying the stream as I'm doing a little shopping at our local DG. What the hell is a DG? Don't judge. I can't judge. I don't know what a DG is.
What about sushi? Pat, you eat sushi at all?
The vegetarian one. I don't do the fish.
Oh, no. Sushi is like one of my favorite dishes. I have a lot of favorite dishes.
I eat the vegetarian ones all the time. I just can't do
like California rolls? Or
no,
anything that's like vegetarian?
Yeah, just
real
flat.
I guess it is real fish.
Vegetables. White rice noodle with a soy sauce based sauce, egg.
Oh yeah, that's Pat CU. Yeah.
Stocky, leafy, and kind of bitter. But so good. I like the wide rice noodles. I like the soy sauce base. The egg, I don't know. Only yours,
and like the stocky, leafy vegetable.
And only when the wrapper like pulled back. I don't deal with. I'm not dealing with your wrapper, Lily. You have to take care of that. Get a clothespin.
Dollar General. Sushi. Oh, dude, I eat sushi. There was I try and get sushi at least 2 or 3 times a month down here.
We have a really good sushi place. Oh, so have you been to Kimono's? We stopped at Kimono's. So Kimono's is the sushi bar that's at a sushi restaurant. Really, that's at the Swan.
Triton, that's not real sushi. Come on.
What's not real sushi? Which one?
The shrimp tempura, Californian chicken teriyaki.
Sashimi.
Oh, I'll kill some sashimi. Oh, it's so good.
What is that?
Just so sashimi is is a lot of people call sushi the wrong thing. So sashimi is just the chunks of the fish.
Oh.
So it's larger chunks without the rice.
Ugh. Yeah, no. Can't eat spicy food anymore. I can eat spicy food, but I'm very iffy. It just depends on which one. Time to switch to club soda with lime. You? Are you having your period? What is that? That's it's from the department. No, that was what is it? The cranberry juice. What, you having your period?
Oh, Philly rolls are great. Christina G. Completely agree with you there. Can I eat spicy foods? Yeah, Captain Robert. Spicy food, especially too spicy, is overrated.
What's the spicy food that you like the best? Do you do like Mexican or do you?
Oh, Indian.
Really?
Indian food, 100%.
A lot of good Indian restaurants in Tampa.
Actually, my favorite region is it's actually a city called Chennai in India.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Chennai is one of So it's in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah,
It's
dude, I'm trying to learn Tamil.
I actually have learned a little bit. I watch Tamil movies from there. I watch Indian. I
Shut
watch.
up.
Yeah, most of the
You go
movies
ahead.
that I watch are from the state that's next to it, um, uh, Telangana. But most half of the movies that come here are from Tamil Nadu. They play them in the movie theaters here. It's a very hard language to learn because the syllables. There's so many syllables. I mean, it's a very very difficult language. But why are you trying to learn that?
I have a very high number of friends that are from that region.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's because I mean, the company I
So
work for, right?
so
Employees.
Chennai has a gigantic the film industry down there is huge, and I'm down to 10% with the battery. Wait, I gotta run get a cord and get a setup. Uh, so Mikey, talk for a minute while I
Absolutely, I'm gonna go
keep this.
through. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through the chat. All right, coming back here. Philadelphia rolls. Love Philadelphia rolls. I said that already. Not just because you're from Philadelphia. Do you like sushi rolls with eel? I love sushi rolls with eel. Um, it's actually one of my favorites. My dad can't, however, eat sushi roll with any eels because he's highly not allergic, but he breaks out and he loves it. But I haven't tried raw sushi yet. Triton, my first sushi experience was with shrimp, and that's what got me closer to getting used to the normal sushi experience. But some people still just can't handle the raw taste. Just got home from Walt Disney World. Oh, Larry, that's sad. Like, don't you have enough to do, MJ? I don't have enough to do. I usually try to keep my days super busy. Indian population in Sacramento area is huge. So interesting. So we opened up the casino in Sacramento, Devore, at one of the Hard Rocks, and I was able to check that out. And the Indian influence there was actually amazing, and it had some of the best Indian inspired cuisine in Sacramento, which is really cool. Doing costume change. Christina, either that or you need to go BBs. Sherry Mars, some of the, I won't call it the best, but decent sushi that I've had is actually from Publix, which is like really weird. But I've never had gas station sushi, if that's what you're referring to.
That's where I get the vegetable sushi from is Publix.
It's from Publix? It's
Yeah.
decent. It's not bad. Yeah.
So if you're really trying to learn Tamil, one of the best ways to do it is go on Amazon Prime and start watching the movies. As
I
crazy
used to
as
watch a lot of films. Yeah.
if you
There's a few couple guys sent me.
if you just go into Amazon Prime, they're silly movies. They're all exactly the same. There's 6 dance numbers and everything. It's like watching Slumdog Millionaire, but for real. The movies really are like that. But if you watch it with the subtitles, and you just pay attention to the subtitles, you'll see how repetitive a lot of the basic words are. And you hear them over and
That's
over again,
insane.
and it makes a huge difference. I mean, I'm in no means fluent. Well, our friend VJ is actually from the region where I watch the movies the most from. That's next to Tamil Nadu, Telangana, and if he were to show up, I can't say I'd be able to have a full conversation with him, but I know it from watching just the movies and getting a few apps and just practicing with the apps. It really makes a difference. But you pick that language just has it's just the what the language of the Telangana language. It's very basic. It's very very simple. Yours is just they just have so many syllables with every single word.
It's
Very,
incredibly
very,
difficult. And but so most of my friends, I call them acquaintances, speak Tamil, and so
yes.
that's why I wanted to learn. But interesting,
You
fact
should.
that a lot of people don't know about me is that I own property. I used to. I sold it in Bangalore.
Really? Now that's a
Yeah,
whole
dude.
other language.
It's
Bangalore.
central. It's
Yeah.
like central, like, or Bengaluru is really the right name, but no one knows it as that.
How in the world did you get property in India?
I use I went to me and a friend invested in it, and he was has citizenship there. And as an American investor, it was at the time, this was about 12 years ago, incredibly valuable.
Wow.
Oh yeah, and I
Nice.
did it with the intent to either obviously move there or resell. And
But not living there. It's a very difficult place to live. It's not a
oh, it
yeah.
was awful. We started looking, and we never visited, but I had friends go there and describe some of it to me. And the closest place I moved to India right now is Chennai,
Yeah.
and
Chennai,
there's just so
not
much.
so overcrowded. I mean, it's like it's nasty.
Is it?
VJ, we saw VJ 2 days ago. Was in the chat, and he said Happy Thanksgiving in case he doesn't get in again. So yes, we did
Oh,
just recently. Wait, let me turn this back up now. All right, so I can see you guys a little better. Wow, that's wild. I had no. Well, that makes sense. I mean, with what you're doing, that you would.
yeah. And I have like I'm telling you, like I work with people in Bangalore actually.
Yeah.
That's the third party vendor that I've been working with since
Sure.
January of 2020.
Yeah, he did used to be in all the time, and then like over the summer he'd show up and he'd be muted or once school started again he'd be muted because he was teaching. Actually, before the summer he was doing that as well. But yeah, he was actually in the chat and talking with us. He was able to hear us the other day. Did you get
Deli belly?
How does it even? What does that even? All right. See you later, Triton.
All right, Triton, have a good one, brother.
So we're actually going on 2 hours now. So why don't we go into the game? Because I know people have to get up in the morning. It is the end of the weekend. We're going to do another one later this week as well. So tonight's game, this is the first time we've done this particular game. This comes from a phrase that happened in the on the show about a week ago. We just started. I don't even know what started this, but we began ending each sentence with "and thought of you." So someone would say something, and then they would end it with "and thought of you." Yeah. He threw up his hamburger and thought of you. I don't know, just random stuff. So I was like, well, maybe you can incorporate this into the games. So what this is this is just a combination of things and people that we know and people that are in this chat and some things that have happened. And I've just made up 5 scenarios. And of those 5 scenarios, all of them are going to end with "and thought of you." That's the common thing. But it's the scenarios, just like every other game. Somewhere in the scenario, the word blank. Oh, Max.
Hi, Max. How are you?
Hello, Max. We're just about to do the game, Max. It's time.
Right on time. Perfect timing.
Bye, Max. So somewhere in each of these scenarios is the word blank, and that is going to be. Now this is going to be really a challenge with this chat. This is going to be you're going to in the chat take what I'm saying is the word blank, and you're going to fill it in with the funniest or the thing most appropriate or the dirtiest or whatever for that blank. And we're just going to have to keep an eye on this. You're going to do them in regular letters. After each one of these, there's going to be 4. There's going to be 4 introductory rounds. After each one of the introductory rounds, one person will be chosen, and those will go into the final round, just like every other time we do this. So, again, the only thing that ties these all together is at the end of it, it says "and thought of you." So, are we ready? Are we ready? All right, here we go. First scenario in "and thought of you." A darling love, lamented Ethel. My number 1 fan is stalking me online, threatening me if I don't publish my coffee table book. I need you to tell Pierce with an S-E to go and blank himself thoroughly, she said, and thought of you. I need you to tell Pierce with an S-E to go and blank himself thoroughly, she said, and thought of you. Ladies and gentlemen, fill in that blank. What is Ethel telling Pierce to do thoroughly? Wank.
Wink.
Already, Drizzle is coming out of the gates, swinging. Now this is going to happen real fast. Everyone's typing in right now, and this is going to go. Here we go. Yeah, this douche. Go to the men's room. Spank. Oh shit. Flat fuck. Jesse. What? Jesse. No. I don't care what your age is. That was not appropriate. Jesse. You kiss your mom with that. Cover himself with mayo. Drizella himself. Wash with Mr. Bubbles. That's good. This.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong chat. Son of a.
Dora on the same. Devora on the
wait,
same.
here we go.
Choke himself rapidly. Is Pierce even here? Is Pierce even? I know you're 21, but still, somebody screenshot Jesse put saying fuck. So I can't do it. That. Whoa. Wait, let me get this. Where is it? Let me see if I can screenshot it here. Jesus Christ.
You're going to have to put Jesse in timeout, bro.
Jesse, did you take it down? I hope you didn't take it down.
Oh.
Where the hell did it go? Damn it. It's gone. Oh, it didn't show it on mine. Did you all see? Did everybody else see that? Somebody screenshot it because I don't think I've got enough memory in the iPad to capture that. Choke himself rapidly. Whack. Fondle. Get an apple pie. What the hell does that mean, Mikey? Flat what? Flat bottom.
Oh, I can't spell for shit. Phlebotomize. Like a phlebotomy.
Oh, got it now. Okay. Her answer didn't even show up. Yeah, it showed up on mine. It didn't show up anyone else. Damn it. Well, I'm going to take a picture of it. That way I know it'll.
Oh, wait. No. I got it. I see it. Oh, Jesse.
Hey, yeah, do you screenshot it? Screenshot it on your end. I'll take a photo of it.
Yeah, I got to screenshot.
Jesse.
Sorry, Jesse.
Back. Put his Johnson in. We got it, Christina. We figured it out. Okay. Never saw it. Yeah. Jesse said fuck. Wait stuff with the material. So yeah. I've got a couple favorites in here. Mikey, do you have a favorite? You pick your favorite. I'll pick my favorite.
I was laughing too hard at Jesse. I got to look at him real quick.
Okay. Go on back. I like Tiffany's. Tiffany said bathe. That's a good one. Wash with Mr. Bubbles, I like, because that's definitely an in-joke having to do with Ethel. So Sherry Marr, you're making it through to the next round. Congratulations. To the final round, rather. And I love the 1-2 punch of Devora with self-colonoscopy and Coach N with fist. So Devora and Coach N, you're both making it into the final round. We got 3 winners from me. Mikey, if you got someone who makes you laugh.
No, I concur with those 3.
All right,
exactly.
So Sherry Marr with Wash with the Mr. Bubbles. Devora with self-colonoscopy and Coach with fist, which is really, they're of the same mind there. All right, so
shout out to MJ for my spell check there.
All right, so next, on to our next scenario. So this is a Magic Kingdom based one. Peter Flan was so hungry during work. How hungry was he? Peter Pan was so hungry during work that instead of getting onto the cavalcade float, he blanked it and thought of you. Peter Flan was so hungry during work that instead of getting onto the cavalcade float, he blanked it and thought of you. Ladies and gentlemen, fill in that blank. And this is what's crazy about this program, Mikey. They're all just going to show up at once. It'll be like 10. 8.
It's like wicked delayed, yeah.
He did humped. Dry humped. Shona and Drizella are on the same page.
Shona.
Licked aggressively. Ooh, Casey pissed on it. We got a couple dry humps. Oh, a lot of dry humps. Bigger than Gaston and Snoopy both went for that as well. Oh, what's that one? Bowling ball. Bowling. I like licked aggressively. That would have won if you weren't already in. Stroked, throw it, pissed on it, Coach. Casey's
Casey's
footlong.
footlongs.
No, Andrea, that's good.
For the win.
Captain Robert. Cute. Burned it. All right. So there is some. There's some good ones here. Licked aggressively is my favorite, but Devorah's already in. So
that's one.
Casey's footlonged.
That's second. Yeah.
So what? So which one? Which one would you? What's your number one? Oh, the licked. The driver.
Oh no, Casey's footlong is my number one.
Okay. So Casey's footlong. So Andrea A, you are also into the final round. Congratulations. Hello, Brian.
There was a cross between Jizzed It and what was the other one? And Spanked.
Yeah. So were you in here the night the Coaster Mom said jizzed? And it was in.
Shut up, Coaster Mom.
No, that's why I knew. That's when I knew we had a hit. So excellent. So Andrea, you are moving on to the final round as well. We have 4 scenarios tonight and a final scenario. So we actually have one extra one. This is a 2-part scenario. Part 1. Drizella yawned as Lily's puny blank dangled vainly in an attempt to fill her popcorn bucket and thought of you. Drizella yawned as Lily's puny blank dangled vainly in an attempt to fill her, in quotes, popcorn bucket and thought of you. Ladies and gentlemen, fill in Lily's blank. Spread mayo on it. That's too easy. Started something with a mayo because now we've had 2 mayo answers. Hose, Drizella. Shoeing, Colonel.
Colonel. Okay.
Pinky, his eggplants. You wish it's an eggplant, Christina. Putter hole. Judy D went there. We call it wrapper, Judy. Ding-a-ling. Colonel. I like Colonel. Tits.
Colonel's a good one. Force. For Judy D.
Up there.
Captain Robert. Tits. Foreskin. Judy D with the foreskin.
Yes. So foreskin was one of the was a finalist answer. Did Casey? Did you make it to the final round, Casey, with foreskin, or did I just that was answered? That was a Lily answer from 2 games ago, and we've been. I just don't. I'd rather use the word rapper.
Lee, I don't like this game. Sorry, Lily.
Oh, you haven't heard the best part yet, Lee. Club, Dingle Hop,
lacrosse stick,
Magic Band, Skull and Sack,
ball piercings.
Wiener.
Wait, who said ball piercing?
Rubbers, that's good.
Shona Nicole.
Let me see if rubbers works. Drizella yawned as Lee's puny rubbers dangled vainly. That kind of works. Dingle hopper. All right, so here are my favorites so far. Let me see the. Did you make it to the final round with foreskin? I don't. Where else? Somebody take a picture. I can't remember. I just remember that we paused and went and discussed it. I don't remember if it was actually a. Helmet and brain. Beans.
Whenever you're Franken Beans, Franken Beans from what movie was that? Something About Mary.
Leave my lacrosse stick out of this. Whatever. We're not. Oh, wait. Let me get that. Where's the? I want to take the I want to take the. I don't like this game. I got to get a screenshot of that. Where are you, Lily? There it is. I don't like this game. All right. So the one I like Tits from Captain Robert. I like Colonel from MJ. So MJ, Fury, Colonel, you're making it through to the final round. And Captain Robert with Tits, you're making it to the final round. Do you have any contributions, Mikey? Anyone that stood out for you?
No, I'm on the only one that made me laugh was the fucking Frankens and Beans.
Franken Beans. Yeah, that can go. Where are we? Amputee. Oh, Snoopy, of course. Snoopy, you're in the final round as well. So we've got 3 from this round. Snoopy, Robert, and where was the first one? MJ Fury. Okay, so you 3 are moving on around as well. So this is part 2 of that scenario. It is our next scenario, but it's really the second part. Being a total dude, Drizella then stuck his own blank deep inside of Lily. and thought of you. Being a total dude, Drizella then stuck his own blank deep inside of Lily and thought of you. Ladies and gentlemen, fill in that blank. This ought to be good. Watermelon. You'd know. Rod.
That'd be painful.
Nose. Holy post. Pineapple. Look at you, pineapple. You can only do one. Guys, we got only one. Pick one thing. Watermelon or pineapple. The other. Rod, umbrella is actually appropriate. Low flog, parasol.
Mm-hmm.
So poinsettia. Oh God.
Poinsettia?
That's good. Well, that's an Ethel thing. So that was from this weekend. That's good. That's good. Just Jay. That's pointed tip. Stinky pinky.
Loaded penis.
No, loaf penis. They're just saying.
Is it loaf? Oh, loaf penis. I said loaf.
Flaps from Joseph. That's good too. Rubber. Wait, rubber. How does that even work, Lee? Being told stuck his own rubber deep inside of Lee. That's actually not bad, Lee. You might actually make it through to the final round with that. So I like rubber from Lee. I like bumbershoot from Sherry. And finally, I liked what was the first one we picked?
Was it poinsettia?
Yes, poinsettia. So okay. Who said poinsettia? Where is it?
Just Jay.
This is Just Jay. So Just Jay, Sherry Marr, and Lily. You made it through to the final round on your own question. That was really supposed to make you. That was really aimed at you, and you did good. See, that's the way to take this. That's the way to take this game. All right. So final round, we have to do this a little bit differently. Everybody who's made it to the final round, only those who have made it to the final round are going to type their answers in all caps. Everybody else needs to type their answers regularly. If none of the all caps answers are ones that Mikey and I agree on as being the funniest, we will go to the others to find a winner. So it's winner take all in this round, but we need for the finalists, those who made it from the first 4 rounds, to type in all caps. No one else type in all caps. You just type yours in regularly. You take dudes, Patrick, and that's okay. What? Oh, this is simple, Brandon. It's simple. It's either you type it if you didn't make it to the final round, and I'm too damn drunk. Just type your answer as it is, Brandon, because you didn't make it to the final round. We have to consider the finalists first. So they're going in all caps. You're not a finalist, so just keep drinking and type your answer as is. Are we ready? Final round. This is the Sarah J question. Sarah J, you with us? Here we go. Sarah J said, quote, Pat just filled, this is a direct quote. I took this quote right out of our chat this afternoon at the beach club as we were leaving. She wrote this, the first part. Quote, Sarah J said, Pat just filled my popcorn bucket with that chocolate carousel. Sarah J typed into the chat, and she did. But though saying that chocolate carousel, she really meant Pat just filled that blank and thought of you. But though saying that chocolate carousel, she really meant Pat just filled that blank thought of you. Ladies and gentlemen, fill in that blank for Sarah J. It was a direct quote. She said it. She wrote it right in there. She should have known this was going to come back to haunt her. I told you the world doesn't need to know about. Oh, look, this just filled up. One doesn't need to know about balloon knot. Oh crap! Missing link. Stinky Joe. What the hell does that even mean?
Stinky Joe, Jess.
Great
wow.
divide. Balloon knots. We got coaches. We've got Sherry's Great Divide. Buttercream divide. Chocolate Rain.
Balloon knot.
Yeah. Pie hole says Snoopy. I like that one.
Pie hole.
His future children.
Bunghole.
Bunghole says Lee. That's pretty good too.
His future children.
Hey, Mickey ears. I like mini ears. Do we have all the finalists? No, not yet. There's still a few that have peach mount. There's still a few that haven't gotten in. I actually think I see my winner. Pink Taco. Monorail Cabin. Dadalorian, that's great. Dadalorian, that's up there. All right, 10 seconds left. Whether you're a finalist or a newbie, or you got 10 seconds left, and then we're stopping. 10, 9, Kung Fu Double Fist. 8. Brandon, that's great. 6. Look at how I typed it first. Kung Fu Double Fist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and scene. Mikey, which one jumps out at you from the all caps?
Yeah, I gotta go with bunghole.
Bunghole's pretty good. Pretty good. So the only one other than bunghole that I had an eye on was His Future Children.
I didn't see that one.
Divorce His Future Children.
Oh,
might have to confer on this.
Good.
It is good.
Good.
So do we give it to Lee or do we give it to Devora? Is it bunghole or is it His Future Children? Let me read it. Let me read it the sentence. I'm going to read them in the sentence, and I'll take the blank out of it. Sarah said, Pat just filled my popcorn bucket with that chocolate carousel. Sarah J typed into the chat. But those saying, quote unquote, that chocolate carousel, she really meant Pat just filled my popcorn bucket with that
His future children.
With that bunghole. That doesn't make sense.
You're right.
Bunghole. So it doesn't quite make sense. She really meant he just filled that bunghole with his chocolate carousel. Well, that makes a little more sense, I guess.
Future children? I love future children. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lily.
Sorry, Lily. It just is off just a little bit close. So, Devora, you have won our inaugural running of And Thought of You with His Future Children. Sarah J hates us now. Sarah J, but you
Devora for the win with
no
future
way.
children.
See, so Sarah J agrees. So Devora wins. Congratulations. Which is appropriate since, as I was saying earlier today, Devora was the one who came up with filled her popcorn bucket as being the fairer sex's version. Oh, you've emptied half of her popcorn bucket. Her popcorn is the female version of Tesla charging station. So there you go. It's appropriate you won today. Thank you, Devora. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a blast. We're going to do this again. Probably just about midweek. Thank you so much, Mikey. I hope you can join us again as often as you want, any old time. This is great. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. It won't be the crack of stupid tomorrow because we're going to Epcot. It'll be about mid-morning. What I really meant was my craving of chocolate. Great. That's all right. But you know what happens when you type something on this channel? If it's not spot on exactly what you mean. Patrick, you still take dudes. Great. Well, you'd know. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thanks so much. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Have fun, y'all. Thanks, Mikey. I'll talk to you soon.
Awesome, guys. I'll see you later.